Hello everyone, welcome back to Prison Architect. A little bit weird episode while we're looking at my first riot in my prison. I recorded 3 episodes and I found out there was no audio with it, so that's why you hear no audio at all at this moment. It's only gonna be this episode because I recorded 3 episodes and yeah, 3 episodes with no audio. And did not have a backup save to redo it. So I had to edit those 3 videos into one. A little bit to show you guys what I've done. So in this case we have a riot. There was one dead prisoner just before the riot started, or maybe he caused it. I don't know. My guards are not too smart. They're going in one by one. That's not very handy. Seems the riot is already gone. I put my prison in lockdown. Unfortunately, you see already one dead guard, one dead prisoner, a few unconscious guards. Oh, there's another dead guard now. Oh, and there's another dead prisoner. And unfortunately, in this riot, you guys know Mr. Smith? Yeah, he died in this riot. He's gone. There's no more Mr. Smith. So maybe my prison is getting quiet now. I hope so. I see still the shower is red. I didn't notice it really. There's no guard getting into the shower, so there's something wrong there. Oh no, the shower cleared up now. So yeah, prison is very very high risk at the moment, and I'm even expanding it. You'll see it a little bit later in the video, but yeah. Unfortunately, I had no audio with the episodes. You really have to do only with the commentary now. I did fix it. I know what the issue caused it, so I already managed to fix it. I had the day before we were recording, I had some issues with my mouse, because my mouse was not working at all. So I removed the drivers for my mouse and reinstalled it. Unfortunately, it's also removing the drivers for my keyboard and my headset. So something in my recording software changed because it didn't pick up any audio. So yeah, 2 dead guards, 2 dead prisoners, not a bad riot. Only my guards need to learn not to walk in one by one into about 8 rioting prisoners. Yeah, that was bad. So here I'm just checking out everything as another prisoner not behaving apparently. But that was only one. So yeah, it's cleanup time. A lot of unconscious, injured people. I put my prison off the bang up because there's still a lot of risk. I want to get my prisoners getting their needs fulfilled again, so they're not gonna not gonna riot again. I'm sure we're gonna get soon again riots. So all prisoners can get are loose now. Nobody's rioting. All prisoners that are hurt can go to the infirmary, and yeah, the infirmary. You know, we have only 2 doctors and about 5-6 beds in the infirmary. Yeah, apparently after a riot that is not really enough. So I'm keeping an eye on the shower because that's where it started now. Because there's so many prisoners in the shower now. So I decided to hire a few more guards. I've got only 3 available guards that are free, that are not doing anything. See, it's still an unconscious, 3 unconscious prisoners there, 2 dead guards. And there you see indeed my infirmary that's getting a little bit overcrowded. Yeah, a riot does seem to do that. So so my doctors are working overtime. Normally they don't have to do a lot, and now they suddenly have working overtime. Great. But they're doing it. I now notice there's only one doctor in there. I don't know where the other one went. You see that total is 16 require medical attention. Great. It's getting lower, so that's good. Now there's the other doctor. may need to put a blood drain or something in the infirmary to drain all the blood on the floor there. So the risk in a prison has dropped down finally. Everybody's doing their thing. It's free time. It's fine now. No problems. It's the last prisoner getting put away. And here we have what I was doing here. I was looking. Somebody responded on my my video. I can't remember the name now out of my head. For the grant for the nutrition one, you need to put. I set my meal to high. He said you need to put high, and set the meal for 3 times a day. So I didn't read my what I need to do in the grant perfectly, but the one that responded on my video, thank you for it. So I can definitely now finish it off. So I now set 2 meals a day. I'm gonna set here, if I'm right, 3 meals a day. Because I need high, and then 3 times a day, and then I need to go low variant, low meal quality for once a day. But also he said you need to do high first and then do low. It seems to be working very well. Because apparently when you have all that food in your kitchen, your cooks will make that food use it for high. It was high variant, while still the low one is being done. You see now I did my served 3 high variant, high quality meals for 2 days. That is now running. Still having issues with parole here, because you see my warden and my chief are stuck in this room. Well, there's no parole running. I had really issues with it again. I had a solo prison running. I need to learn to put my sound off my phone. I had another prison running that I do solo, and that seems to be do have a parole here, and it's working. But you see me later on changing it, because I figured out if you do a parole hearing, you need to start it at least after 10 in the morning. Here you see me making a forestry area, because I found out that you can make some money out of it. It costs you a little bit of money to put down the trees, but they make money back easily. And it can be used for the workshop. Workmen are removing some trees here, so that's already covering the money for the saplings for the trees. And I think one sapling cost about 100. And I think one tree gives you about 500 back when it's fully grown and cut down. So yeah, that's a 400 profit basically on it for your prison. So it's a very good way to make some money. Here you see me checking out workshop. You see that I have 5 into 24 finished and 12 have passed. Well, I have only 4 work spots here. So in this case I decided to stop the education for it, so people can work more. Here you see me getting another grant for laundry, kitchen and cleaning cupboard. But there was an issue here. You will see it in a moment. I think, oh, I have this all. I can just start it and finish it off. Nope. I did not. I could not finish it off. Now, why this happened, I didn't know for a moment, but there it is. At the laundry and cleaning cupboard is 1 room. So it only shows that's 1 getting fulfilled. So in this case, yeah, sending my guard over here to take a look, and yeah, here I decided to make a wall between those 2. So there's a wall in between there, and putting a large shield door in between. And with the magic of rendering, we're gonna have very quickly finished a separate room. There we go. Just the last wall being put in. And now you can see there's a difference. I can put some jobs in the laundry and the grind is done. Now I'm finishing off the more cells because we want to get on more prisoners in here. Putting all the best out. This is all the lowest prisoners putting down. I can use some more press to make some more money. Because 15 guards already pulling a lot of money out of it. Then again, the issue with the parole hearing that I have, and here you see me changing it to at least to start the first parole hearing after 10 AM. Well, now it says it has no teachers, but yeah, that's no problem. It seems to be always working. Then this was the next episode that I planned. I had done in between the other episode and then the one I was planning after it. A lot of planning on how the prison is going to be built up. I may even deciding to you see basically the bottom part under the shower and the right part is all going to be medium security, and also was thinking about to change low risk because they have a little bit bigger cells to change those. You look now at the max security part, separate canteen, common room, showers for those. To change the medium security of the low risk prisoners to the same size of cells that everybody has. As I'm thinking of it, I'm not really sure if I'm going to do it. But yeah. So that's a little bit the planning, how I'm planning out my prison. It was a lot of figuring out. And it's definitely not going to be the most efficient prison. That's already figured out. So yeah, I'm thinking about even changing these cells to the normal size that every cell is. But I need to finish off first more cells so they can move out of there. And I can change the other cells. Also the high variant meal was done. I changed it to low and single meal per day. I put the meal a little bit more in the middle of the day because I noticed my prisoners didn't have they needed they don't really need food when they wake up. But they get a little bit hungry later in the day, so I put it a little bit later in the day so it's getting a little bit more covered all day. Yeah, I'm putting down a new foundation already for maximum security prisoners. I couldn't put down the whole foundation down yet because else it would destroy a little bit of the workshop. I was not planning, that was not really something I wanted to do. I put down our staff door so my workmen don't need to work all the way around. And I had a thing running for the psychology, but it wasn't working because prisoners could not get in the room in the office from the psychology because it's only staff only there. So I removed a visitation room and made an office of it, and psychology is now in there and we can do something about it. So that thing is running. Here I'm finishing off the max security part. I had to remove some walls there, that is not right. So putting all down the walls for this. I don't have cloning yet, so yeah. Cloning is very handy to have. You can just build a foundation and put all the rooms down that you need. And there was made a small mistake. A mistake, it didn't get built. Another small 1-block foundation down there. I prefer to build usually all the walls and put all the stuff in the prison before I put the jail doors in, because your workmen get stuck a lot in there. That's what is not very handy. See, there's light coming in the prison slowly. There's the wall finally disappearing. So I can finish off exactly how I need to. And also finishing the also putting at least walls down on the other side. And the autosave in between. Even keep that in it. I sometimes want to do a build too much and Workbench just can't keep up, so. So Workbench has enough walls to build there. Oh, he's doing pretty quickly. See, they're just going like 4 up and down and they're just finishing off like the size of a cell very quickly. Poll hearing, there's a guy with a reoffending chance of 23%. Well, my reoffending is at 33%. So this guy should get an early release then. Gareth Palmer, age of 32. Perjury and car theft. So he had to sit 22 years, but he's behaving very well. So we're keeping an eye on him. And there's another autosave. Yay! Does he get an early release? I see the warden is tired, he's teaching, he's in parole hearing, he's really multitasking. He's doing a lot. There's not even the chief in here. He decided, no, I'm not gonna be in here. I'm looking at the parole hearing when it's done. See, my behavior therapy has no room. Parole hearing should be done in at 7 p.m. So it's like it's now 6:30. So oh, there we go. He's released. He's even going straight to the staff staff only areas. Shouldn't be there, but he's getting released. I'm even helping out the doors. There he goes. He's getting released, and because he's getting released, early release, I am getting another $3,000 early release prison reward. 3,000. So how more prisoners are getting early released, how more money you get in. So the 3,000 was really helping out. I see me built another small path up already. That door was finished, so I had to put it on door lock mode open. I would like to keep it in that way. Or else your guards have to do so much. It's not really what I like to have. And I noticed I had a food issue. Not all prisoners getting fed because there was not enough serving tables to put all the food on. You saw cooks putting the 2 serving tables full, and they just start cooking again for the prisoners while the dinner time was almost over. So with this additional serving table, I fixed the problem on the food. So cooks can now make enough food, put it all on the serving table, and everybody's getting fed. So a little bit further on, we're building another foundation. We have enough money. It's that's a kitchen and a canteen, and in the middle of that, also in between that, I finished off the grant of the food. Got finished off, so all the food has been put down to normal, to medium quality, and eating twice a day, a little bit early. I put a little bit of free time in between it. Because people a lot of complaining of showers. After they slept, they really want to go to the shower, so I put down an hour of free time in between, and then eating, and then straight to work. I think I even changed it later on. Because here you see the hygiene is very high, straight in the morning. I don't want to put a shower time in. You see me changing even back to eating. My plan is maybe to put a shower time later on in it. I noticed I was just eating, so I changed it quickly back. I definitely don't want to send them straight to work after dinner if there's already this high amount I want to take a shower. But I wanted to maybe put a shower time in later when I have separate showers for every type of prisoner. So when the low, medium, and high risk prisoners have all their own showers that they can then I maybe put down a shower time. I'm not even sure. It seems to be working fine without a shower time. So, max security. Time to put make the finishing touches on the cells. Pulling down all the beds. See, people are working hard, making me money, and oh yeah, there was the wall that I had to remove. So no bed for you yet. I didn't need the large jail drawer. I need a toilet. So there was a light right above the toilet, so the guy can see exactly what he's putting in it when he's sitting on the toilet. I'm doing one side first because yeah, get a lot of work on the workman then. The room above for the canteen and kitchen, the new canteen and kitchen just got finished off. And there's another wall that I needed, so I go straight to the canteen and was like, oh yeah, how far I need to go with the wall? How do I plan that? Well, just by putting down the serving table first. Oh yeah, serving table, where is it? There's the option of searching. There we go. One serving table there and another one there. There's another one that's fitting right in between there, and that was not the... I do not want that. Staff door in between there. It's gonna be fine. There we have. And the canteen. Now I can decide exactly where I want the wall. And I already know some, what the hell are you guys doing now? They shouldn't get in there, the visitors. Assigning kitchen. Straight away putting down the objects I need. Here I was really thinking about how I'm gonna place this. I decided to do it this way. Exactly fits. I didn't measure that out. I was just like planning, do this size, and apparently it worked out perfect. 2 cookers, no, 4. And then a fridge there and a fridge there. I decided to put 2 fridge down. And in the meantime, people trying to escape. They always try to escape when you are doing stuff. And there we go, 5 escapes in one day. They're doing teamwork again, great. And decide to put quickly a staff door down there so they don't have to walk all the way around. And there's another one, and then there's another one. They're going even more prisoners. And that makes the count up to 7 escapes in one day. Planning out the canteen. On where all the tables are gonna be and the benches. It didn't fit out perfectly, but I decided to put just a table down there with a bench, so making as much use as I can of the prisoner. And decide that's enough because I don't have too much. Not gonna get too much max security prisoners in there, but oh well. Yeah, I'm planning out the food. You see that the medium of the low risk prisoners are still gonna get towards the first canteen, and then those the max security are going towards the top one. Chasing the one that had max security to medium, and chasing the other one was like for everybody, changed that to medium too. Finishing off more cells here for max risk prisoners. You see also that my prison take is open. For medium, normal and maximum security prisoners. Or high risk prisoners, how you want to call it. Well, the high risk max security prisoners are getting more money in. See, the cells are getting finished off. Also putting down a little of a longer wall. And yes, you notice why a little bit in. Before I had a serving table and a table and a bench right in front of the entrance of the new canteen. I have removed those. Yeah, I need to remove a wall because again they could not put down a water pipe. I think I broke that wall down like 3 or 4 times because something could not be placed there. See, already prisoners are here for food. I got only one cook at the moment. The cooks are a little bit weird doing when you have multiple canteens. It seems to be walking around between canteens, also with the food trays where they're gonna wash them. To keep walking around with it. You see, they've been building up the new shower room and a new common room. And I also took power from the other generator. At least the kitchen and the canteen is getting powered by the one that's using for the workshop. And now you see that the rest is still getting powered with the first generator. And not really any big issues with the prison now except for the first riot we had. I don't really know exactly how that one kicked off still. It's just some prisoners were unhappy together and they decided, fuck it, we're gonna do a riot. So canteen is getting a little bit quiet, not too many prisoners in one canteen. Workman working hard again, trying to finish all this off. They need to walk all the way around again. You see me here already, it's already finished. I need to put jail doors down to get an entrance in it. So these things are getting finished off. Few more jail doors for the max security prisoners. Finish off few more cells. The bottom ones we didn't have the stuff placed yet, but I was like, oh well. See, just helping out the prison a little bit then. There's a janitor flying by. See, I have a little bit more, too many jobs planned out now for them, so it's not really getting a lot done. See, the power cable's already put down. Well, the building's not even finished yet. There's the door. And there's the building done. Putting door on door lock mode open only, and we have someone with an overdose. That's Frost. Frost with an overdose. I had another guy that was like doing a lot of overdoses. He was like, oh, taking an overdose, getting brought to the infirmary, getting getting treated there. He was put back in jail, and like 2 or 3 hours later, he got an overdose again. He was like, keep on doing overdose. I even searched his jail. There was no drugs in there. I don't know what's happening there, but yeah, he liked getting overdoses apparently. Oh, no, 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 we did find a needle in there. Uh, yeah, it's true. We did search the cell and found a needle in there, and after that he stopped. There you go, water pipe. That's what we needed there. Of course, the cooks could not do the dishes there. Let's see how long we have for this video left. Not too long anymore. Waiting for the water pipe to get the cooks working. You see, here's a cook coming from all the way from the other side. Picking up the serving tables, dinner tables, and you see, he's walking all the way back to the other kitchen. You need to get an option for like assign cooks to certain kitchens. Maybe there is, I don't know. But yeah, he brought the dishes all the way to the other canteen. I see that also a lot happening in my other prison. I'm just doing for fun. Now they got water, cooks can clean out. So yeah, this is about the end of this episode. 3 episodes in one, a lot of editing. Rendering my video cost me like, I think about 16, 17 hours to render the video. Then I had still no commentary with it, what I'm doing. Had to do with it. So yeah, the next episodes will be all with normal audio again. I did get it all fixed, so we'll get it normal then again. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Sorry for the no audio of the game itself. But yeah, shit happens. Alright, we'll see you all in the next episode. See ya.